What is up, my crazy, beautiful Verticonians? My name's Vertico, you can call me V, and welcome back to Minecraft Dinosaurs. What the hell did I just do? I went to say, my name's Vertico, you can call me V again. Oh, I'm losing the plot, and it's only like 4 or 5 p.m. Sounds about right. No idea what I'm doing tonight once I finish recording, because I have completed Graveyard Keeper, which was the game I was playing to completion. But there we go. We have completed the farm in the last episode. I'm very much happy about that. The farmhouse still needs its roof. My bad. But we'll work on that off camera. In fact, we may do the railroad pretty up, because we're going to reach the end of this in the ender half of this video and the next episode, because I'm going to record 3 today at the very least. And then straight afterwards, for an hour or two, I'll probably do some work off camera. That will include, obviously, the more prettying up of the railroad. I don't have any quartz on me. I think I need to go to the nether, so maybe a nether trip off camera. Who knows? I don't know if I have quartz back at base either, so that is that to be concerned about. I do have to figure out, once I get out of this area... oh god, what is it? Oh, I don't know why I went to type there to try and refresh my brain, but I guess we'll find out. I don't know what I've got to do. Oh, that was it. I might need to, when I get out, figure out how we're going to make this part the pretty part. You know, like where a rail station part. Whereas the rest of this has got to be replaced with cobblestone. Oh, to be fair, this will probably be a whole episode's worth of work in maybe an episode and a half. We'll see. Only spent about 20-30 minutes gathering everything I needed from, well, pretty much everywhere of my chests, so we have quite a bit of stuff still left over. Not as many boosted tracks as I'd like, because we do need more gold, so another trip down underground will probably be needed at some point, because we're not nowhere near finished with this rail track yet. Because we have our track coming back and our track going out of this area. This will probably be one of our big expansions at some point. It's good to have the rail track set up for that already. Quite happy about that. Now then, I think we can officially say, let's have a look. Let's just go ahead and get rid of all this too, to be fair. And every bit of overhang, because I don't want to overhang. There we go. We've officially got through. And I see those fossils, and yes, I will get them. Do not panic. And boom, boom, boom. I don't know how much of this is going to be on the outside. I do not know. There we go. See, I think we even picked up some more wheat seeds. How great is that? So this is it. We are out. I then have to replace a shed ton of this with cobblestone. But we have completed the railway tunnel. That's awesome. Look how thick, look how big this tunnel is, and look how long it is, and I have mined through that. That's a personal achievement. I'm kind of sad it's over, because this has been one hell of a great distraction point, you know? And then once all that off-camera work is done, we will of course be moving on to the Indoraptor enclosure. I have no idea what I'm doing for it still. Yay! There will be a path or a rail coming off this soon enough, so it may as well get that started soon, but I don't know what I'm doing with the outside. I'll probably do the outsides off camera once I've got some quartz, because it'll give me more time to focus on that. This all needs to be replaced with cobblestone, as does this side, but this side I was super duper smart and mined it away like a freaking genius. We may have, because there's a block in between them, we may have pillars of light, just either glowstone, which I need to get more glowstone of course, or something else I don't know, that just go up and there's like a pillar of light around it every so often, and then I can get rid of all of the torches, and that'll be pretty cool. Of course, we'll have monsters spawn if they are not as spaced out as they should be, so there is that. Now, they will be right alongside the walls, so I'm hoping maybe some like art to make it look like subway stations, or alternatively fan art with some maps. That'd be pretty cool too. I hear an engine being revved outside my house. I'm not a massive fan of that. It is an improvement, because I was going to start the video a little bit earlier, but I thought I'd get more stuff, because all I could hear, because you would have seen me getting all the stuff from the chests otherwise, because all I could hear, I don't know why I got the grey stuff, the stained glass, and made that when I don't even have the quartz, but then I digress. There was a not a lollipop man, good lord, what I call ice cream van, and it was obnoxiously loud because it was driving down my street back and forth, and I was like, hey, I'm going to lose my... No, it's fine. I'll just go and look for something. So I actually stuck my headphones on. I don't know if you can see the mark. Yeah, the mark is definitely there. I stuck my headphones on. I did it before recording. I fluffed up my hair once I realised in the last episode it was there. And then I put it on again, because you can see right through, because I've got quite thin hair on my head, as you can see. You can see the scalp, which just goes to show my age even more. 10 out of 10, getting close to the grave. We might run out of cobblestone here, which isn't ideal, but we have got a few more things, so it's not the end of the world. Right, let's just do a quick push across. And to be fair, the other side, we're going to be getting rid of all that cobblestone to place back on, so it's not the end of the world. Yeah, we really are going to be not finishing this in this episode, are we? Because look how much effort there is going into one side. And this is only a 1 block deep thing. We haven't even done the ceiling. Haven't done the other side. Oh, good lord, this is going to be an absolute nightmare. Right, we'll just gloss past all of this part. There we go. And wouldn't you believe it, it's going to get narrower and narrower in here. To be fair, though, the ceiling is going to be staying that height. We're just replacing it with cobblestone, so it's fine. I just did that twice. Not once did I make that mistake, but twice, because I'm an absolute genius. I will have no debates on that matter. God damn it, 3 times. I take it all back. Oh, god damn it. Right, keep it going. You know what? You can be a cobblestone block, because guess what? That's what you're going to be anyway up there. And yeah, the art and maybe some other stuff will just help break up the shape a little bit, so I kind of like that. I have no idea what's going to happen on the other side of this yet. I mean, we've not even really conquered the mountain yet. Well, that's a lie, actually. A little bit further down, we've definitely conquered the mountain with a pterosaur enclosure. Could you imagine if we built part of this tunnel all the way through to the pterosaur enclosure? No, Corey, don't have those ideas, because that is a lot of effort. But maybe down the line, it's definitely something for consideration. I know that I put a fence post down in front of the sign of what we're doing next, but I can't remember why, so I have to watch an older video. Unless you guys can remember because you've binge-watched recently, please tell me in the comments why I put that down there to remind myself. What was it I was reminding myself of? I know it was something, and I can just go through the old videos. If you guys can't remember, or if you guys didn't see that part, that is fine. It probably will be something important, or the next big project, I'm pretty sure. We have ran out of cobblestone. Well, there's 1 block here. I mean, getting this side done is going to be really easy by using its own set, like, parts, but this part, not so much. Because we have to dig into this one. And I know that we have to dig in because they are going to be a block apart on this side, and the pillars will be going through the middle. On occasion, they won't always be there, so don't panic. It's not going to be like a really claustrophobic thing. It'll be like, oh, pillar, so on and so forth. But that's a massive bummer that I ran out of cobblestone so freaking soon. God damn it. I suppose we can get some cobblestone in the latter half of this episode, and I rescind what I said. Because this was a lot more effort than I thought, and it's better to have some surplus for this side, because we're going to have dirt and blocks that are missing and stuff, so if we can get some more cobblestone, that would be absolutely grand. I could actually technically start digging into this side anyway, but I don't want to really cause anything to spawn. And we've got loads of cobblestone potential up here. I might just start shredding down part of this mountain. We've got some stuff underneath there. Oh, I will, of course, grab any fossils we see. It's always a good habit to get into. We don't want to run out of inventory space, but I can start inventory managing as and when we go along. It's always good to have even more coal, because I know we've been running out. Also, today I had some absolutely fantastic news I saw on Twitter. Kaiju number 8, a manga I have been reading, it's really, really good, has got a anime coming along. And I was like, oh my god, I don't know who's animating it yet. I know that Toho's managing that, but I can't wait. Kaiju number 8 is one of my new favourite, new gens, if you will. And it's just been an absolute blast to read from start to finish. I think it's got a little bit more mature themes, so I can't really recommend it to the younger ones of you. But if you're sort of like late teens to adult stage of your life, then I definitely recommend it. It's got an older protagonist, which is always a unique twist. Whenever you see a shonen or a seinen, they usually focus on the younger generation, and it's like, I can't really relate to this character. Whereas this one, it's like, yeah, he's like 30-something, and I'm like, oh, I'm nearly there. His name's Kafka. Kafka Hibino, or I think that's it. I can't remember the top of my head, but I believe that's based on the I can't remember the name of the guy that wrote. Was it Metamorphosis? It's based around that in a very loose term, and it's really, really freaking cool. Also, it's nighttime, and I'm out in the open. You know what? What's life without a bit of risk? I'm pretty sure there's probably a bed in that I could sleep in if I covered it up effectively. But once again, what's life without a bit of risk? And fossil, let's grab you. How much cobble have we made back? Nearly 2 stacks. I would guesstimate that we probably need a little bit more than that. I will, however, out of kindness of my heart, place a torch down so you guys can see, because I know it gets quite dark in the night time. Oh, come on. Thank you. Put one there. And we'll just avoid digging that part. That's fine. And we will put it in our F slot. There we go. That way we can see no matter where we go. That would have been smarter, to be quite frank, than placing them down, but here we are. Just take this little hill of the mountain completely down, I guess. Just so that we can get loads of cobblestone. This is what I do when I want cobblestone. I just go somewhere and just completely demolish it. I know that we get it like as a passive gain when we do like strip mining and stuff, but when I'm just needing it like right this second, I will do this. And then I will repair my pick off camera. Well, I usually repair all my tools off camera, just even if it's not near its end of its life, just so that I don't forget it when it is, because I know what it's like. Because I have to go into creative to get it, and I usually do it when I'm getting thumbnails so that I can fly around and get a perfect thumbnail for whatever the video is. And that makes me happy. Now, let us see. I see a zombo over there, don't worry. I'm not seen a creepy yet, but let's just take a quick peek of our surroundings. Looking around, there's our aviary. I love the fact we just see our aviary no matter where we are. And depending on the render distance, I should say, no matter where we are. It is literally a beacon of light, and I'm very happy about that. Should probably check up on those Quetzalcoatlus, but I'm sure they're fine. Someone is now doing housework outside. I should probably close the window at some point. That would be a good consideration. But it's all good, it's daytime, I can't really blame people for doing stuff with their lives. There we go. Especially when I know I could sleep through it anyway. So, it is all good. Oh, my phone just vibrated. Why is that? Oh, it's Twitter. I did leave it on the desk, but that's my fault. Right, what have we got? What was that? An Allosaurus leg bone. I don't know if you've got a purpose, but we'll keep you. The crickets, however, can very much leave. We've only got 5 biofossils. Kind of a bummer, but I thought we'd have got more from all of that. Also, we're pretty sure if we go back to base once I've used up some of this cobble that we have acquired, we should see that there is a biofossil part being done right now, if I remember correctly. Where the hell did I come from? Where did I go? I'm pretty sure I came up this way. I jumped over this, yeah, look towards the source of light. There we go. Was it this part that we came out? No, where did I come out? Oh, up here, of course. Yeah, I know I saw you. Take the power of friendship. Power of anime is on my side right now. There we go. Well, specifically shonens. Maybe a slice of life or two. There we go. Let us go back down our tunnel and put some of this very hardly acquired cobblestone down. And then we'll move on. Go back to base, check up on those biofossils that I remember putting in. If I haven't already dealt with those, I guess we'll find out. Very glad the torch isn't trying to place itself right now. Would have thought it would have with that part, but there we go. So, doop and doop, doop, doop. There we go. Let's just use up these 2 stacks, just so I've got some free hands, but we will try and use as many stacks as we can, to be fair, until it's daylight outside, so it's safe to return to base. Although I could quite frankly just jump off. No, I've got good armor on. Oh, I haven't repaired my armor in a while. Oh, see, I'm glad I remembered. I'm pretty sure I could probably get away with repairing that without having to use creative. We'll have to check, because I haven't repaired it so often as the tools, which are now like, oh, you must use creative to repair them. We'll have 1 million levels. And it's like, nah, I'll just use creative, mate. I ain't got an issue with it. It's a stupid mechanic, so of course I'm going to cheat. If the mechanic is stupid, I will cheat my way around it. And that's why I haven't cheated with Jurassic World Reborn, because it's not stupid. The whole process has got rhyme and reason to it, and I love it. It's lengthy. It's such a task, but it's got a reason, and I love it for that reason. So why? There we go. How much have we got left? We're actually near the end. I don't know how far of it is going out and so on and so forth, so we will stop shy of the end while we figure that out. Because I can just delete mine blocks out and just get what I need back. Whilst we put the glass and the quartz up, which I need to get more quartz first. Yay me. Also just gone into the other stack rather than this one, but that's fine. I'm just going to go ahead and... I'm pretty sure we should be able to get to the end of this using this stack. Also, this seems to be the most effective way. I am not arguing that. Oh, there we go. Start putting torches down. So put down one block at the bottom and then just use the top to come down. So there is that. I can do this too. I've done that. Yeah, I know. Wow, we got quite a few left over out of that. I thought that was going to use the whole thing. Also, you see what I mean? Look, we had night for like 5 minutes of the episode, and it's like been 10 minutes, day of the first 5 minutes or so. And admittedly, I don't know what time of the day I started the video, but it does seem to be the case that night is longer. I could be wrong on that, and I hate it. I hate nighttime. But to be fair, that's because of all the monsters, and the lack of visibility is probably a bigger one for me. And Nimbus is screaming. That usually signifies the closeness of an end of an episode, because I want to make sure he's okay. Give him some fuss before I record the next episode. Because we're currently home alone with each other, as my partner is in... I was about to say Wales. Yes, Wales. For their sister's birthday. I was about to say the sister's birthday, but that would instigate that it's my sister. No. Oh dear, right. And I don't want him being alone. That made me feel bad, because I was actually helping my parents move yesterday, so he was alone quite a lot of the day. But he's clearly just woken up and he's like, "Where's Dada?" Oh, I knew I saw something when I just did a quick 180. Get out of my tunnel. There we go. But yeah, so he was alone a lot of yesterday while I was absolutely run ragged moving stuff. I love my parents, but they seem to really get the most out of us when we are being offered to help. So literally moving loads of heavy stuff up windy stairs, and it was a nightmare. Got my workout in for the day though, so I can't really complain. Because I am starting to focus on getting fit and healthy again. I took a couple of weeks off, which isn't a lot. Like, before it was months and years off. I took a couple of weeks off just so that I could get stuff done, but getting back into it, I can't believe I'm saying this out loud, I'm even considering going for runs. Mortal sin, that is. Corey and cardio don't mix. But I went to the doctors recently, and they basically gave me a thing like, your lungs are 43 years old, and I was like, oh, maybe I should consider cardio a little bit more. But I've not really gone back to the gym because they've really wound me up with the fact that they've taken away the boxing bag, which is a great source of cardio for me at the end of a session. And they've had machines out of service for like a month now, and it was winding me up like, we are paying for this. Why are you not fixing stuff? Or why have you taken down the boxing bag to put up a load of machines that people are not going to use, which were just more cardio machines, when even at peak, I never see the entire cardio machines being used, because they get used for a 10-15 minute pre-workout, and they do not get used for a cardio session. Because you can just run outside for that. I will never run on a treadmill, because I'll walk on a treadmill at an accelerated thing, because that's fine. Like a power walk or something like that. But using a treadmill to run is actually really bad for your shins. So, I don't know why. I know why it's not good for your shins, but I don't know why they keep putting more of those in. Anyway, let's go back to base. Do I have any food on me? I have one. Will this give me enough to allow me to run? Seems that way. Fantastic. We can get some more pork very soon, because there's a pig amongst the cows that needs to be dealt with. So yeah, we're just going back to check on those biofossils, and then we'll end the video. We've got quite a lot done in this episode. I'm actually really happy, because it means I've got at least a couple more episodes on that tunnel to go. And then I've got the prettying up. And then we can move on to the Indoraptor. And it sounds like I'm putting the Indoraptor off. I kind of am, because I don't know what the hell I'm doing for the Indoraptor. But also because I know what I'm doing off camera now, and that's going to give me a couple of hours of just mindless entertainment, and that makes me very happy. Probably do more work on this as well at some point, as well as making up like the in-betweens on this. Like, I don't know, interesting to me. Just getting loads of messages on Facebook now. Should probably check those. Right, first, get to the biofossils. Then I can end the video. Let's have a look. What did we get? Anything interesting? We get a megalodon. No. Then again, that might not be the right spot. Also, you know what, I'll stick you in there because I can. It was in here. More plesiosaurus and a Tiktaalik. I really want my Megalodon back. It was one of the longest living dinos. Not a dinosaur. I'm aware. But forgive me when I use words like that, when I know it's not the correct way, but you get what I mean. Urbanization, that was it. That's the urbanization part, but I still don't remember what this fence post was for. I'm not getting rid of it until I remember. The urbanization will be in between. We'll have this, we'll have lampposts, and oh, it'll be great. Maybe even the odd garage. This was going to be a garage originally, but I turned it into a rail track. And I can't turn the garage on the other side because the graveyard is there. Maybe an underground garage with an opening floor. Ooh, that sounds cool. And we'll have our stuff in there. I don't know if we can get a helicopter in this mod, but I'm pretty sure we can get trucks. I'll have all my trucks pimped out there. That'll be pretty cool. This is a great place to end the video. I need to find food. I don't know if I've stuck them somewhere, probably, knowing me. I've got uncooked chicken there, which probably would help, but we've got 43 pork chops there. That's my answer. I knew I had loads somewhere. So, yeah. Next episode, we're going to be continuing to get more cobblestone. Yay. Well, I'll do that off camera, actually, after giving Nimbus some fuss. And then we will move on to the next thing, which will be finishing that, doing the outsides, putting up the railroad just a little bit. We're not going to do all of that. That will be an ongoing effort, as well as expanding the railroad, of course, because we're moving on to the Indoraptor. That is coming. Do not worry. I'd say 2 or 3 more episodes off-camera work, and we'll be getting ready for the Indoraptor enclosure. I don't know how the enclosure is going to look itself, but I know what we're going to do on the inside. At the very least, we are going to have a Triceratops skeleton or something similar, but we will see. I'm thinking maybe like an abandoned warehouse sort of vibe for the Indoraptor. I was going to adapt it straight from the films, but there's no point. Because I would not be able to recreate it perfectly. So I'm thinking maybe an abandoned warehouse sort of vibe, maybe Triceratops skull, whether I make it out of blocks, which I kind of want to, or use a fossils and archaeology skeleton, or a Jurassic World reborn skeleton. I don't know. I'd rather make it, but if I can't make it looking nice, then I won't. Anyway, if you have enjoyed today's video, please make sure you smash the like button down below. If you haven't, subscribe, which will create a video super duper appreciate it. My name's Vertico. You can call me Evie. Thank you all so much for watching. Have a nice day. Ta-ra!